If you think of the way that we use information to run our business, that is the next big frontier. Customers tomorrow are going to demand of all businesses, including banks like our own, if you know this much about me and you can add value or you can make my life easier, I expect you to do that. And you know what? If we don't, then there are other firms that will. It is just a fascinating time to be around in financial services globally, and especially with Barclays. The company is actually, this year, 325 years old. That is older than the Bank of England. It's older than the United States of America. And by the middle of the year, our aim is to have the most qualified digital workforce in the world.
My first port of call was to really go out and speak to people and see what was happening. And we got a group of brokers in as well to speak to our CEO.
I said, what do you think about Barclays?
And let me tell you, they don't hold back on what they think.
The answer was the same time and time and time again. And that is, you guys have great mortgage products. You have very good people, but my goodness, at times you're hard to deal with.
The resounding themes were lack of communication, inaccessibility to the right people and the right information. And, with 14,000 brokers, we don't have the ability to be able to deal with that quickly. Brokers choose who to do business with. And I think we'd forgotten that fundamental element.
So therein lied the magic. If you can fix that, my goodness, get ready. We have two choices. We can be a laggard and we will be Uberized out of the world, or we can be, which Barclays typically has, at the forefront of this technology revolution, and we can respond. And that's much more fun. With the support and the cooperation with Salesforce, we are building what we call the intermediary platform, which is fundamentally going to transform the way that we engage with mortgage brokers.
So getting this piece right is absolutely critical for us. We need to make sure that the broker journey is simple, clear, efficient and easy in order that that translates through to the customer.
We need to make sure that we're putting the customer at the heart of everything that we do.
We're able to bring what brokers need to do business into one place.
You're talking about the single sign-on, the access to a number of different channels.
They're able to communicate with us in a way that they've never been able to before.
It's kind of everything you need in either the palm of your hand on a desktop, wherever you need it, whenever you need it.
The fact that a broker can sit on a train and look at his mobile phone and find out, what's happening in his business is just incredible.
So it's an end-to-end fundamental change. So if you're someone who wants to borrow money, go online and in 10 minutes we'll give you a very clear indication as to whether you can afford a mortgage or not. Only 2 months ago, you had to wait 3 hours.
And so for me, this is sort of the ultimate evolution.
We are not turning the dial slightly, we are turning the dial significantly. So the sorts of value that we'll be adding back to people and how we'll be able to make their lives easier is quite mind-blowing.
We went to a handful of brokers and gave them the opportunity to play. And to be fair, I actually told them to break it. I want to see whether this really hits a spot, and it was a resounding yes.
They love using it. They want to use it because it's been designed by them.
That whole "you've said and we've listened" and actually done something with that feedback is incredibly powerful. It's just incredibly, incredibly powerful.
We are creating a space that is well beyond our competitors. We're creating a space that actually we are owning and we are dominating.
We are in the midst of a technology revolution, and we can't do that alone. We need to partner with the best suppliers of technology and data solutions in the world, and that's why we've chosen to work with Salesforce.